In an age where aircraft are tracked in real time and communication is constant, how could a modern airliner vanish without a trace? This is the enigma of Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370, a mystery that challenges our understanding of aviation, technology, and human behavior. Welcome to MythosEdge, where we dissect the unexplained through the lenses of myth and science. March 8, 2014. Flight MH370 departs Kuala Lumpur at 12:41 a.m., destined for Beijing. On board, 227 passengers and 12 crew members. Less than an hour into the flight, at 1:21 a.m., the aircraft disappears from civilian radar over the South China Sea. No distress signal, no emergency communication, just silence. Military radar later tracks the plane deviating from its flight path, turning westward across the Malay Peninsula, then heading south over the Indian Ocean. Satellite handshakes, automatic hourly communications between the aircraft and Inmarsat satellites, suggest the plane continued flying for several hours before the signal ceased. In the absence of concrete evidence, a plethora of theories emerged, ranging from the plausible to the fantastical. Some speculated extraterrestrial involvement, citing the complete lack of wreckage and the sudden disappearance. However, no credible evidence supports this claim. Others theorized that the plane was hijacked and landed secretly, possibly on a remote island or at a covert military base like Diego Garcia. Investigations found no supporting data for this scenario. The idea that hackers remotely took control of the aircraft gained traction. Yet, aviation experts highlight the robust security measures in place, making such an event highly improbable. Drawing parallels to the Bermuda Triangle, some suggested the plane entered a time warp or dimensional portal. These notions, while intriguing, lack scientific basis. While these myths capture the imagination, they often stem from our discomfort with uncertainty and the human tendency to seek patterns, even where none exist. Scientific efforts to locate MH370 have been extensive and multifaceted. Inmarsat's satellite data provided a series of handshakes indicating the plane's trajectory southward over the Indian Ocean. Analysis of these signals helped define a search area spanning thousands of square kilometers. Between 2015 and 2016, debris confirmed to be from MH370 washed ashore on islands like Réunion and along the East African coast. These findings corroborated the southern Indian Ocean crash theory. Scientists used drift models to trace the likely paths of debris, refining search areas and supporting the hypothesis of the plane's final location. The Australian Transport Safety Bureau, ATSB, led an extensive underwater search covering over 120,000 square kilometers. Despite the effort, the main wreckage remained elusive. In 2018, private company Ocean Infinity conducted a search using autonomous underwater vehicles, covering an additional 25,000 square kilometers without success. Among the various theories, some are supported by tangible evidence and expert analysis. Captain Zahari Ahmad Shah came under scrutiny when data from his home flight simulator revealed a route similar to MH370's final path. Investigators recovered deleted files showing simulations of flights into the southern Indian Ocean. Some experts suggest that the flight's deviation and subsequent disappearance were deliberate acts by the pilot. However, official investigations found no conclusive evidence of malicious intent. Another theory posits a sudden decompression leading to hypoxia, incapacitating passengers and crew. The aircraft could have continued on autopilot until fuel exhaustion. Yet, the deliberate course changes challenge this scenario. Some speculate an onboard fire or electrical failure disabled communication systems, forcing the crew to divert the flight. However, the lack of distress signals and the plane's extended flight time make this less likely. While these theories offer plausible explanations, none can be confirmed without the aircraft's flight data recorders. In 2025, Ocean Infinity launched a renewed search under a no-find, no-fee agreement with the Malaysian government, covering a new 15,000 square kilometer area in the southern Indian Ocean. Despite advanced technology and refined search parameters, the mission faced challenges due to harsh weather conditions, leading to a temporary suspension. The search is expected to resume later this year. The mystery of MH370 exemplifies the tension between myth and science. Myths arise from our need to explain the inexplicable, often filling voids left by incomplete information. Science, grounded in evidence and analysis, seeks to uncover the truth, however elusive. As investigations continue, the scientific community remains committed to solving the mystery, providing closure to the families affected and enhancing aviation safety for the future. Flight MH370's disappearance remains one of the greatest aviation mysteries. As we navigate the intersection of myth and science, we are reminded of the vastness of our world and the limits of our understanding. Yet, with perseverance and inquiry, we inch closer to the truth. Join us at MythosEdge as we continue to explore the unknown, dissecting myths and uncovering the science behind them. Subscribe and stay curious.